morning ay kumikilos pa hilagang kanluran sa bilis naman ng 15 kilometers per hour.
Here are all the latest news here in Balitaan ngayon. What is Typhoon? A typhoon is a microtropical cyclone that develops between 180 and 100 in the northern hemisphere. This region is referred to as the northern western Pacific Basin and is the most active tropical cyclone basin on Earth, accounting for almost one-third of the world's annual tropical cyclones. This is a typhoon. A typhoon forms when winds blow into areas of the ocean where the water is warm. These winds collect moisture and light, while colder air moves in below this straight picture, which causes this wind to move very quickly. Injure or lost during typhoon. Flooding can cause people to drown, houses to be completely destroyed, property to be swept away, and farms to lose of their crops to the winds and relentless rain. Mudslides and power outage are common.
The Philippines is particularly prone to natural disaster. Currently, any disaster threatens with typhoon. This is factor holding back economic growth, which then unfortunately makes it vulnerable to this disaster. Socio-cultural impact. In some intensive evacuation programs are made with assistance from community members as resistance has contributed to the people's hard-headedness and ignorance of potential impact of living in hazard-prone areas is not socially. For this reason, that consideration and priorities vital to people. It is also because people have faith in the knowledge and strategies that they were able to develop by entry with hazard throughout time. Furthermore, precious experience with disaster evacuation programs thus drop in their value in saving their life. Evacuation areas can be as dangerous of not more compared with living their constant home.
Religious impact. Religious struggle, anger toward God, and apostasy after the typhoon was generally low. Also, a significant minority of respondents expressed feelings of confusion about God and wonder whether God cared about them. Factors that influenced the experience of religious struggle included education level, socio-economic status, demonstration, barangay loss of loved ones in the disaster, format of the disaster church, fellowship, meeting, and the importance of God in their lives prior to the disaster. Political impact. Typhoon Haiyan Yolanda hit the Philippines in 2013 and killed 7,300 people in 2014. According to the World Meteorological Center, the Super Typhoon Haiyan is to spread the scientific predictions regarding climate change, the onset and unpredicted weather events, citizens, and have accused government abandonment, corruption, disease, and repression in their approach to post-catastrophe reconstruction, also discriminating against some groups, Linaw 2040.
Why are typhoons dangerous?
In the most protected destructive power, typhoons can generate winds of more than 75 miles per hour and cause major flooding through their intense rainfall and storm surges. Their effects range from structural damage to trees, watercrafts, and buildings to both immediate and long-term impacts on human life and land. They last for about 6 days in general before they enter the land of subtropical latitudes. However, some can be detected from a few hours, perhaps a day or two, while others can be observed as long as 4 days. They lead to east to west across the country, heading north or west as they go. Storms more frequently make landfall on the lands of eastern Visayas, Bicol region, and other Luzon, whereas southern islands and regions of Mindanao is largely free of typhoons.
Who monitor the weather disturbance in the Philippines? Pag-asa forecasters use 3 domains where they monitor, analyze, and forecast tropical cyclones. The Philippines Area of Responsibility Tropical Cyclone Advisory Domain and the Tropical Cyclone Information Domain. These domains can be visualized as 3-layered zones. They enclose the country if a tropical cyclone is present inside these domains. Pag-asa is obliged to provide information about the weather disturbance to the public. Because most tropical cyclones come from the broad expanse of ocean east of the country, the eastern boundary of each domain is farther from the Philippine Islands than the western boundary. Philippine Area of Responsibility. This is the smallest and innermost monitoring domain